There we go. And then just remember, wrap your thread around. Oh, Feather's such a cute name for an owl. That's so sweet. Then once my needle is threaded, I'm just going to line up my owl with the back so that I know which side is which. I'm going to sew a little pocket on the back now, so I know that's going to be the back. So if we're ready to go on to the pocket, we're just going to hold our little square in the middle of our owl, not too close to any of the edges. So we're going to hold it there. And then just like how we did on the beak, we've got this kind of overlapping stitch. We're going to do the same on the pocket so that it's nice and strong. I've even done 2 stitches on mine to make sure it's nice and strong. So we're going to start in a corner. So if you're right-handed, start on this side. I'm going to do 2 stitches. Oh, sure. Oops, I've got a little knot. I thought it was a really cute idea to have a little pocket, because my idea was that the owls would be little messenger owls. So that's why you've got some little letters in your pack as well, so we can make some little letters. Cut out some little letters, or you can keep, maybe it could be like a little tooth fairy owl, or you can keep some little treasures or secret little notes in there. That's quite a cute idea. So we're going to do the pocket next. Yeah, we're always going to sew with a double thread. So double your thread. It's just easier, so you don't have to think about any tails or have to thread your needle. Howley, that's so sweet. Guys have really good names for your owls. Cannot wait to see them all finished. Oh, it's so sweet. I wish we could meet in person and do these classes in person, but this is not as good, but it's so nice. So nice to sew and make together. So I'm just going to go down. Like I said, we're going to do 2 stitches at the top of the pocket, and we're going to do back stitch around our pocket so that it's really strong. I've got my thread in a twist, so start in the corner, same as with the beak. I start in the corner and I sewed off the beak. This time I'm going to sew off the pocket. I'm just catching up on all the name chat. I'm going to do 2 stitches like that. So again, I go back to the pocket in the corner, and then I'm going to sew off the pocket to just make sure that that corner is nice and strong, so that it doesn't pull away when you're playing with your owl. And then when we're ready to do the back stitch down, we're going to hop down a little bit down from our stitches, and remember with the back stitch we're sewing back to join and make a continuous line. So I'm going to sew back to my stitches, and then you'll start to see how this goes. So we're sewing close to the edge, so come a little bit down. We're coming up from the back, and we're going down in the front, and we're joining that first stitch. There we go. Make sure you're pulling your thread all the way. So for the next one, it's again hop a little bit down from our line, a little bit down. We're coming up from the back, down in the front. Up from the back, hopping a little bit below my stitches because I'm sewing back to join them. And I'm just using the pocket as my little guide. Oops. So if your thread gets a bit twisted, usually you can just pull it out. It should sort itself out. So we're coming up from the back, down in the front. Just slowly working our way down. I'm keeping an eye that I'm getting close to the corner here, and I want to make sure I've got one of my stitches right in the corner so I can kind of space it out and say, okay, I've got 2 stitches left, so I'll make sure I space them out enough so that my next one is right in the corner. So I'm coming up in the corner, down to join my line. And this is where we do the pivot. So we're going to sew now along this edge, pivot to sew along this edge. So keep going up from the back. And then join your other stitch in the corner. There we go. We're going to keep working our way down the little owl. So up from the back. Down in the front. Up from the back, down in the front, just keep working our way around the pocket. Got a bit of a wobbly line there. I'm trying to watch it in the video screen instead of looking at it in. It's gone a little bit off-piste a bit there. So same with my next, when I get to the corner, this stitch will be a little bit shorter than the others, just so that I can fit it in before the corner. And then just pivot for your last side. And just keep going down around your pocket. There we go. So I'm getting close to the other corner. So I'm going up from the back, down in the front. So I'm quite near that last corner, and I need to do again 2 little stitches. So I'm going to go up from the back, just like how we do the back stitch. I'm going to sew down to my last stitch and just do it again up from the back, just ahead of the pocket and down in the front, just like that. So I've done 2 stitches at the beginning, used a back stitch to go all the way around and up, and I've got again 2 little stitches in that corner. And then I'm just going to use the threads in the back to do a double knot.